mostly when I talk to new people, the first thing they say is, "Oh yeah, I've heard about you. You got piercings. You're that emo girl." It really frustrates me, to be honest, because I'm not.
Are you gonna, once you become of age, get tattoos?
I plan on it, yes. I plan on getting a sun on my forearm, and then a moon on my other forearm, and then my lower back and my neck are up for later debate.
Up here for tattoos, everything's set up as far as soap, alcohol, sharps container for needles afterwards. All your tattoo is a controlled scratch. It's a bunch of little holes in your skin. You want to make sure the area is really clean. And then the machines, the ones that are set up for the liners, right here, have a shorter spring on the top, and it returns faster and it hums along faster.
Everybody's different in their own way. Like, somebody might like their hair a certain way, like hair dye or, tattoos, piercings, whatever. I think it's up to you. It's your choice. If people are like, wow, you're a freak for having, tattoos and piercings, I think that's a bit ridiculous. Like, so what? Who cares? It's art.
We think of tattoos not only as art, but it's also therapy. Okay? Whatever you're going through during your lifetime, you use it as a cover-up for your, I don't know, how would you put it? Like, to relieve stress. Every tattoo has a meaning behind it. It's not just, oh, I'm gonna put this here because, well, I want it. No, it's gotta have a meaning behind it. Like with this gecko. He's getting a gecko because his grandfather, he has one too, and his grandfather's sick. So he's doing a tribute for him. Okay? That's the way you gotta do things. It's not like, hey guys, let's go get a tattoo. No. You gotta think about what you're gonna get and what the meaning is behind it.
I think it would be a good way, a beautiful way to cover up the scars and to, just be able to forget about them, Well, in 6th and 7th grade, I don't know, I started feeling really depressed, and I began thinking of ways to get rid of it. And so I began cutting, and I cut until midway through 9th grade last year. And, so when people say, oh, she's emo, she's goth, it just kind of reminds me of what I've been through.
My tattoo's right here, I'm a stray cat. I roam from town to town. You can never find me. And when you do, it's like once in a lifetime opportunity. Right, April? It's very rare that I show my face here now. Okay. And then this represents, it can represent numerous things, but to me it represents just, it's because I'm Indian, okay? And it represents for the tribe. And then, I got plenty of tattoos.
I thought I'd show it to you and ask your opinion on it.
Oh, yeah. So, on that picture, I just kind of thought that, people didn't, supposedly she wasn't supposed to be voting correctly because of how she was dressed, but I don't see, why she can't, actually care about, the government and voting because she's dressed like that. Why does that make her, any less than anyone else who would wear, a business suit or something?
These are my tattoos. I have the planets right here. I have a boat right here that says Sail on Sailor. I don't believe that you need a deep meaning to get an art piece that you create.
What did your parents think about you getting these?
They were all right with it. They just said, you know, it's your body, you can do what you want. And yeah, they didn't stop me. They even helped me pay for it.
How has this influenced like how people perceive you?
I know it's definitely kind of helped add to my overall aesthetic and look, but we'll redo that question. I know it's definitely kind of helped influence my overall aesthetic and my look for a better way. I feel like it helps me more represent who I feel like I am. The only downsides I've experienced kind of in real life were actually just one. I was on a shoot the other day and I was going to be an extra in it, and they said I couldn't because I had tattoos, and the company we were working for did not want any tattoos in their video. So there's still a little bit of a stigma there.
Do you think you'll ever regret getting the tattoos?
No, I know they'll be with me for the rest of my life, unless, of course, I want to laser them off or something, but I'm not the kind of person who regrets things, really. I think it marks who I was at the time.
I want doubles and an industrial and a belly button piercing and like probably snake bites or spider bites. I don't know exactly how many, but a lot.
When do you plan on getting that?
Probably I could get a few of the minor ones when I turn 18, but like the big ones like on my face, I probably couldn't get until like I'm living on my own.
Is it because of your parents?
Yes, because my parents are really strict and religious.
I don't really think I want to get a tattoo ever because I have an O blood type, and so I can donate to anybody pretty much. And one of the things is when you get a tattoo, you can't donate blood anymore because of like the chemicals or something in it. So I just would, rather, in case that opportunity comes up where someone needs blood, like I want to be able to help somebody, and it's just not worth it to get a tattoo and not save a life. I don't know. That's just my mentality.
To people who judge, I would say that if they're not hurting you, if they're not physically putting you in pain or emotionally or mentally, then you have no reason to concern yourself with their decisions.
What's wrong with you? Like, why are you separating these people for having something that's different?
Let them be their own person and not judge them based off of, how they choose to express themselves based on, tattoos and piercings. Like, that's their own decision and they don't have any say in that.
You shouldn't judge people because of what they do is different. Like, just because it's different doesn't mean it's wrong. Like, that's your opinion, and you shouldn't judge people on their based on your opinion.
I'm always going to get negative reactions just due to the fact that it's not the norm. But whenever I do get a negative reaction, I usually just say, well, sorry. That's what I wanted to do.